Welcome back. This is part 6 of the Lightning Returns walkthrough. In the last video, I finished reviving the Angel of Valhalla. It's not at 100% yet, but it's good enough to travel. So now I think it's a good time to complete some side quests in the Jagd Woods. I've already spoken with Sarala to initiate the father's request, and now I have to head to the Jagd Woods and try to find a man named Cole, so I'm heading there right now. Now, as I said in previous videos, it's a good idea to take out almost every enemy you come into contact with in the calm lands, particularly these lower level enemies like the mini flan. Towards the end of the game, you're going to need to drive certain species to extinction, and you only have to kill, I think, 100 or 120 mini flan to force them to extinction, so it's better to get an early start on that right away. Always make sure to enter combat while riding on your chocobo, because the chocobo will help aid you in combat by curing you and even attacking the enemy, and make the battles that much easier to deal with. Now, I'm changing from the Electronica garb to the Ignition garb because all or at least the majority of the enemies in the Jagd Woods are vulnerable to fire-based attacks, and you can purchase the Ignition garb at Canopus Farms, at the Canopus Farms outfitter, and I recommend purchasing it before heading into the Jagd Woods. So right now, I'm just checking over to see everything, make sure everything's set up. I have Thunder equipped on it as well, and I also have Fire. And just going through some of these schemata. Okay, that looks like it's good. And also make sure you take out at least 5 of these Triffids. The reason being is the Triffids are easy to take out, and they do drop Goopy Goo, and you need 5 Goopy Goos for an upcoming quest. So make sure to take them out. You can take out the Triffid by hitting it with fire several times, staggering it, and then switching to your physical attack garb and just hitting it with attack. So it should be very easy to take out, especially with your chocobo. That's going to end up aiding you in the battle. Okay. There we go. We get 1 Goopy Goo. Again, I recommend fighting as many Triffids as possible to get at least 5 Goopy Goos for an upcoming quest. Alright. Heading towards the Jagd Woods. Also, on your path towards the Jagd Village, make sure you pick up some of these chocoborels that are going to be lying around. So, chocoborels are these mushrooms, these orange mushrooms you're going to see coming right up, right there. So make sure you need about at least 8 of these before you reach the Jagd Village. So, just make sure you look around for some. And there we go, another mini flan battle. These are very easy to take out if you have Thundara, because you can stagger them easily. I even get an achievement for that. I guess you get that achievement from achieving several staggers. And fire attacks will also work against the mini flan as well. Okay, so there we go. Right, get a couple of those vibrant ooze, and just proceed toward the Jagd Village.
Covering the paths and blocking the way.
Oh, a couple niblets. Let's take them out as well. So there's another chocoborel. That's 2 chocoborels in total. I need at least 8, so I need about 6 more. Oh, and make sure you also take out these Rafflesia. The Rafflesia are very vulnerable to fire attacks, so you can stagger them easily with like 3 shots of the fire from the Ignition garb. And the important thing that the Rafflesia give you is they're going to give you these slug sweets. You need 6 slug sweets before you enter the Jagd Village, so make sure you pick those up. So now we have 4 chocoborel, we have 3 slug sweets. We need to take out 3 more Rafflesia. So there's some of the fertilizer, we can pick that up. You're going to need that later on as well. And I'm just looking around here, try to find some Chocoborel. Oh, there's one right there. So that's 5 Chocoborels in total. Cross this fence. Head north up here. There's another Chocoborel right there. Sure to pick that up. So that's 6. Now we're going to need 2 more. And you want to speak to this wandering man right here.
Who owns the field?
Who told you that name? Where'd you hear it?
From Sarala at Canopus Farms. She told me that her father, Cole, left the village to collect fertilizer from the woods, but he didn't come back.
And so you thought I was this fertilizer seeker? Is that what you're telling me? Is that right?
You still haven't answered my question.
Sure enough. But why should I give you something for nothing? I say we, you and I, engage in some give and take.
You're not gonna answer me, are you?
Not until you do something for me. The fact is, I am looking for fertilizer, which doesn't make me that coal fella mind. Anyway, it's a big job, and I could do with some help. Nah, it's simple enough work. Anyone can do it. I've already found the stuff. It just needs gathering. I've marked the locations with a shovel. All you have to do is dig the stuff up and bring it to me.
Alright, so he's going to need some forest fertilizer. We've already picked it up. You can actually already complete that quest by giving it to him right away. But make sure to run around this area back here. Pick up another Chocoborel, and there's going to be some forest fertilizer lying around here. So make sure to explore this area before you speak to him. Okay. Yep, there's some right there.
Come and get it.
Battle with the Trifid. Fire attacks will stagger the Trifid, and then you can easily take it out with some physical strikes as well. And we get the Goopy Goo as well. So just sort of explore this back area right here. Oh, there's some more fertilizer. You can pick that up as well. And you can go speak to the wandering man and hand him over. Oh, you can run up this way towards the Jagd village, and I think there's another fertilizer somewhere up here. Forest fertilizer. Alright, so you got 4 fertilizer. Now you can speak to the wandering man and hand him over the fertilizer.
Now tell me who you are.
Of course. I'm a man of my word, and I'll tell you what you want to know. You said you are looking for Sarala's father, a man called Cole? That's right, isn't it? Now listen carefully. The Cole you seek, well, the fact is he's already dead.
He is?
Yep, that's right. I was the one who found him. He was attacked by monsters. I ran to help, but by the time I reached him, it was too late. I was standing here pondering how I was going to break the news to Sarala when you came along with your questions. I feared if I told you what happened, you run straight off and tell Sarala.
She has to be told sometime. Or will you keep it a secret?
Of course not. I know I can't put it off forever as much as I'd like to. Now's the time. She needs to be told the truth. Plain and simple, with no sugarcoating. I think it'll be for the best. In the long run, leastways.
For the best, huh? Tell me. When you say it would be for the best, do you mean it would be the best for Sarala? Or are you talking about yourself?
What do you mean? Why, Sarala, of course. She's a strong girl. If you ask me, she'll do far...
All right.
You'd really do that? I'd hate to drag a stranger.
Maybe a stranger is exactly...
That fertilizer you collected, it was Cole who found it. So, why didn't you take it to Sarala as a keepsake?
You spoke to him?
Yeah, you tell her that.
It's a hard story to swallow. But at the very least, he really cares about Sarala and what happens to her. I'll go back to Canopus Farm and tell Sarala the news.
So I think I'm going to end the video off right here. To complete the father's request, you simply have to head back to Canopus Farms, speak with Sarala, and that'll take care of it. So in the next video, I'm going to be completing some side quests in the Jagd village.
Chaos.
And thanks for watching.